But one funny thing I liked about Dr. Rice was the way he allowed you to run a newsroom. And I remember one time Daphne Kuehn, matter of fact, used to go to school with our oldest son, Bill. And so we knew about that, and she wanted to become a journalist. And I really firmly believed in her. She got good grounding, good training, joined our particular staff in the radio side. And at that time, we have both an AM and FM radio as well as television. And you just don't jump into many professions to start with. There is a little apprenticeship and things like that. But Daphne had a natural ability and a natural voice, and it was very imperative at that time. She became our lead anchor on FM news. In other words, she was 8 o'clock news in the morning, 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. She was just that good. So this one particular summer, I thought, I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead because we were dominated by males in the television news. Now, we had females, maybe writers, maybe female editors, but really not in a predominant spot. And I thought, you know what, that's not right. I come back to that theme again, why can't it be that way? So I approached television management and are diametrically opposed to that, getting a female into television news. So I said, okay, that's fun and dandy. So in July and August, I deliberately had the male anchor go on holidays at a time, and I deliberately did not have anybody lined up. You know, I got to use a little psychology. So I went down to see the manager, the program manager, and the station manager. I said, okay, guys, this particular person is going on holidays, and well, what about this guy over here? I'm not going to mention name. Well, he's gone too. Well, you shouldn't have done that, Hogle. Well, I know. I'm stupid. Well, what's your solution? Well, I'd like to try Daphne Kuehn to be summer holidays. And well, I said, well, who's watching it? You know, stuff like that. So I'm meeting every obstacle head on. And again, we come back, and Daphne carried on very, very well. We rehearsed, beforehand. Take your time. It's the same as FM news. You do a little hypnosis sort of renewal here. Think of that. The difference is there's a camera over there, but forget about the camera. It's picking up your sound. Difference is picking up your face now. That's the only thing. She was a winner from day one. And later on, when she started in the fall, they wanted to keep her in the fall. Lo and behold, wow, program manager, that was his idea. So, oh, good for you. I'm glad you thought of it. So again, I don't care who gets the credit. It doesn't matter. I know underneath why we did it. And she proved to be just one of the best. And that's that's why in 1980, when we were able to expand to a 1-hour newscast, with Daphne Kuehn and Richard Brown, just had an incredible impact at that particular time. That then opened the field. Molly Bassarava, noted author in Edmonton, became one of my first female reporters. And we had Terry Miller's daughter, just a delightful girl, going into sports and becoming the great sports reporter that she was at that time. And now we know Katie down in NBC New York, and they're a very permanent part of that. And we look today, and we expect that today. But you're breaking ground, and I think that's very important to look at it that particular way. Why not? Daphne, I think, set the tone there because she was the first female anchor in Western Canada, and certainly amongst the first in Canada. And it opened up the door.